Okay, this is part of the Seems So Easy Now series. This is paper piecing using triangles on a roll, so it gives you perfect half square triangles. So I've got two pieces of fabric, right sides together, and one piece of paper which I've printed. You can get this free from the internet. It's Generations Quilt Patterns, and you can copy them, download them to your computer, and then copy them, I would recommend, onto the Carol Doak paper for foundation piecing. You're going to set your machine to a really small stitch. Oh, and perhaps apply a little bit of starch as well to your fabrics. That is always helpful, something like best press. Set it on a really small stitch, preferably a big needle like a size 14, because it makes a bigger hole, so it makes it easier to take it off. And then you're just going to sew along on all the dotted lines. Using a small stitch helps you pivot as well around the corners, especially if you set your machine so that it ends needle down. And if you overshoot the mark like I did there, you just need to back stitch. Stay absolutely on the line. I think the stitch length, looks like it's the end. The stitch length is about 1.5, so it is quite small. I think I'm on the last. And again, just slightly overshot. Do back a stitch. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the back. You can see the lines. Sometimes it's difficult to tell on the paper, especially if you've used a pale thread, whether you've actually gone all the way through, but you can see the crisscross shape on the back. So I've got a rotating mat, and I'm going to cut it now on the solid lines. So here are all the solid lines. I won't cut all of it, but just to give you an idea. So you would start cutting on all the solid lines. Let's take that bit out of play. Then cross. Away. And then through the middle of each piece. These are 2.5 inches unfinished, 2 inches finished, and they start at 2 7/8. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull the papers off. So you want to crease it a little bit, hold it firmly in the middle, not on the edge, and pull from the middle, and the paper should just come out. Go. And then you would just open it out and either finger press it or iron it, and take off the little dog ears down the bottom. And there you have. So it's really good if you have to make multiple half square triangle units.